Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Amidamaru figure from Shaman King. Did a short on this a few months ago. I appreciate those of you who followed up asking for the full unboxing. Really excited to get this one out of the package and show you what it looks like. And then we will also have the Tokagero figure coming up soon. And then the next one is not Shaman King, but it is a Dragon Ball Z Imperfect Cell. So these are just some of the ones I'll be doing going forward, but for right now we'll focus on this one. So just to go over the packaging, we've got the Shaman King title up here at the top. We have a few pictures here showing us what the figure does. We've got Amidamaru here with the swords, and then a small picture, well, not necessarily small, but here in the corner we got a smaller picture showing the character from the show. In the back we can see the full figure, and then we've got the other ones here that are available. I've done Basson. I'm gonna do Tokagero coming up, and I think it was Li Pai Long in the American version. I can't remember the specific name from the manga right now, but I've read through the Shonen Jump. But I'll look at getting him as well. And so we're gonna go ahead and get this opened up here. Looks like we've got a little flap on the back, and then get the figure out. So try to keep the box in pretty good condition while I'm unboxing it, because if I'm not displaying it out on the shelf, it is a nice way to be able to store it and protect it just by putting it back in the packaging. So you can see this at some point was sold at Value City for $5, and these are pretty reasonable, I'd say, on eBay. Sometimes you get them in like the $80 to $100 range. This one I think was in the mid-20s, maybe low 30s. So I would say just check back regularly if you want to add it to your collection and you haven't been able to yet. And hopefully you will get lucky like I did. So we'll go ahead and pull this out just to get it out of the way. And then it comes with a little sheet here showing us what he does. So put the swords in his hands, and then when you squeeze the legs together, he will do the swinging motion. So we'll set that off on the side, and let's go ahead and pull this out. So you can see him here. I think, yep, actually he does have a few of these ties. So we will go ahead and loosen that, and then we will get him out. And then I have not been uploading as consistently at all here recently, but I have added some figures to the collection that I'm excited to unbox. And then I also have some different Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime style cards. I'll show them in a short, and then I'll do individual video for each one. So just some different content kind of coming back. I do enjoy doing these videos. I'm just always excited to share the things that I get. And as always, I say if somebody has something they want to see, just leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to get the figure when I can, and then do the unboxing for you. I do love Dragon Ball Z, Shaman King. I've done Inuyasha figures. I've done some different Harry Potter content. So I would say that's where my interests really are. But again, if there's anything specific that you guys would like to see, just let me know, and I will try to get that for you. So sorry, 1 second here. It looks like there's some glue or something on the packaging, and then the cape was stuck to it. So let me try to focus this in. You can see the strings here on the back, but I will deal with that afterwards. Just wanted to make sure we didn't mess up anything on the figure. Let's get this other packaging out of the way. So here he is up close, so you can see. I'd say it looks pretty good, given the time the figure came out. I want to say this was 2004, maybe 2005, early 2000s. Not a bad figure. We can see his armor up here, some good detailing there on the muscles. And then we can see this will be the mechanism when we do the, I believe it's the leg squeeze, but again, I will double check that there. You can see on the back here, his head swivels around. You can see the armor, his cape, and his help, and just end up trimming these off after the video, but you can see more of this in the back and the bottom, just like the other ones on the ghost figures. They are clear, because usually, in the show, they kind of float behind the character. So I make this clear, and then the color comes as we get more toward the top. So we can see here the way that the arms move. And then, let's see, I'm gonna set this down for 1 second. And then let's see what this tells us. So we're gonna turn his hands out. There we go. And then on the back, okay, so that's what it is. So if I pull this way with the arm that's swinging down, he'll swing the sword this way. If I pull this one, he'll swing the sword this way. And you can see his head also turns if you do it pretty quickly. So pretty neat. So I thought it was the leg squeeze, because on the other one, if you squeeze his legs, he swung the weapon forward. But this one, this is the feature that he has. So that's pretty neat. Almost wish you could lock him in this type of position. It'd be really cool on a display. And I would just set him behind the Yo figure. That's what I did with the Tao Ren or Tao Len in the English dub. And I put Basson behind him. Really cool way to display it. So here's the figure again in the front. There's the back. And then we'll go ahead and set him down, and we'll bring the camera down and try to give you a different view. So 1 second here, making sure he doesn't fall over. He is leaning forward quite a bit. So let's just try to lean him back on this, and then we'll use this to support. There we go. And so here's the shot of him from down below. It was easier just to get this separate shot than to take everything off of the tripod, but I appreciate you tuning into this video. I will have the Tokugera one up in a couple of days, and then we'll move on to the Imperfect Sal, and then some of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know I have a few others. I believe one other Shaman King figure. Just need to pull it out of storage. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next one.